I have been playing Brawlstars from past 3 years, and this time, out of nowhere, after watching and just an anime named Blue Lock, my fire raised up to its peak, and I decided that I want to be the number one in my entire club, beating my best friend Brawl in entire club, surpassing his trophy count level and being the best in the entire club. So there was a little 1 or 2k trophy gap between us, and I decided that I'm gonna surpass him, and I also told him that I will surpass him. So this is the journey how I surpassed him in Brawl Stars. So further ado, let's begin the journey. So as we begin, at the beginning I was at 33.2k trophies and he was literally at 34k trophies, and he was not gonna stop. I told him that I am gonna surpass him in just a week or something, and he was like, yeah, sure, and I'm gonna surpass you in Genshin Impact, and he actually did. Well, end of this entire video, I managed to surpass him in this play in Brawl Stars, but he surpassed me. I'm still at rank 25, and he's literally just hanging out at rank 45 or something, I don't know. But putting all that aside, my entire strategy of pushing the trophies was I already predicted one thing, which we're gonna talk at the end of the video. I'm gonna create suspense for now. So my basic thing was I was gonna push the brawlers, which were near to rank 20 at the first point, and then take the brawlers which I think I can be really good with and using them in the game. And there was one thing, most of the match, 90% of the matches were played with randoms. It was a pure torture. Every game was like a battlefield. I just used to imagine it like that, and it really pushed my skills to another level. Now I can be proud of my skills in this game too. I'm not lying. This game actually changed my perspective in everything, basically. Being more competitive and a lot more things. I was just, if I lose a lot of times and lose like 20 trophies, I used to do one thing. I used to change my brawler to another brawler, or just put off the phone and just go for another place and just get my mind fresh and come back. And when I come back, the actual gameplay has improved by a lot. Even if the teammates are bad, always gonna be like, they're all gonna be bad teammates, trash teammates. They're always that. But it's not always lose. You can turn the game up to your side if you're good enough to ask me. That's what I believe is. And actually my favorite character from this entire anime is Barou. Not gonna lie, he's cool. The king of the field, that's me. So the brawlers I mainly pushed were Corner Ruffs, Gus, then Mandy, then Gray, Sam. These were the main brawlers, and I managed to push Sam so bad to 700. Like, I was going crazy with Sam. I was full into the Sam gameplay and everything. Sam and Buster, those two brawlers, I just gone all out while playing them, that felt really great. When you carry your teammates, it really feels great to last me. Then I encountered my first achievement just from my friend list, a player from 37k trophies, which is a lot more than you think in Brawl Stars. He was facing me as an opponent, and I was just playing Crow. The first round, I just got destroyed in off knockout, but the second round, once I got to know how they play, I managed to just out-swoop them, and then I actually destroyed him. Maybe because it was Modus on a bad map for Modus, but doesn't matter. I managed to win, and that's all that matters. And then I literally disgraced him in humor that check your battle logs. I just destroyed you, and I'm so less trophy than you. Ha! What a disgracement, Tony. Pathetic! But then, I was a little bit merciful and kind just because of that reason. I never said that, by the way. I managed to just get him in a team with him, and I said, yeah, I'm gonna push your Mortis. I'm gonna help you push your Mortis and through my OP skills. Then I just got into a team and we were literally dominating knockouts. I was being the best crow I could ever be in this mode, and at this point with full on. Like, what I basically thought of was having players who have more trophies than you, and at that moment the feel you get is just amazing. Okay, so basically the Blue Lock anime gives me a perspective of becoming the world's best egoist, but in a good way, and improving your way to the becoming the best and the only one who can change the entire game and make your team win. That's all that matters. If you lose, you lose, but even have your pride in lose and never give up. So, as I was being as good with the crow controlling the map, and kills were provided by the Mortis pro player, I mean, that's the basic thing, but the main place of the entire game or the match was on me, which was controlling or pushing the opponents into a particular place, or getting them in a situation where my teammates can just kill them off really easily and get the point as normal as possible without risking anything, or I just 3v1 them like normally, as I always do. So basically every single time I played it, I got better, and just because of that reason, I don't know why does that even happen, but after just going with full-on grind mood and that motivation, my gameplay style changed by a lot. Before I used to just not think about much and just auto aim, but now I can just think of the situations which can happen and just outpredict them. Another win in a book for me, because a 41k player just invited me to join his team. Now this is a fact that when a player is above your trophy and he invites you, that means that there are two reasons. One, he needs to do his team quest, and he's a lone wolf. He does not have any friends. Even if he has friend list, he never socializes. Second can be he sees something in you which is at his level. So he watched me and he invited me. He trusted me that I could carry him, and I actually did carry him with the terror. Now terror is a brawler where if I use it, I am just gonna use it at the most important situation and reverse Uno the entire team at the final point. I have done it so many times that I'm confident that if you put me in a match with a terror, I will do my best to just turn the tables of the entire match and make my team win. After a few matches, I left the team, and then at the few next days, I didn't record much, but I was progressing and got screenshots. I was pushing the normal brawlers to a higher rank, like Rico to 500 from 550, or pushing Surge to another level. I mean, Surge, then Sam, BB, Terror, and those are kind of the brawlers which fit my gameplay style. You can be aggressive, you can just play as an aggressive or as the mid controller or as the defender. It works in every single situation. Surge and Sam are kind of the offensive ones, but Griff, that's also Buzz, Griff, those are the kind of brawlers I'm really good at. To ask me, just I don't know, it just when I play them, I just feel like I'm doing great and I can just execute my plan with them really well, and my reflex level has gone to another level at this point, so I can play really good. I even tried trick shots during this, but I was not able to make anyone, but Even if I did, I do not remember because there is literally 20 GB of footage and which I cannot just expect myself to see and go through. I just don't remember any. I mean, it was pretty much calculated. I almost calculated and it gone literally perfect as I thought it would go like. I then after playing Brawl Ball and pushing most of the brawlers I can push, and then I selected duels just because the fact that duel was back into the rotation and duels was one of the modes where I was dominating. But as the video was almost based off on randoms, I decided to play a few matches of duels and then go back to the randoms with in Brawl Ball and stuff. But doesn't matter, I was like using Spike with Cobalt. Now hear me out. Cobalt, it's a pretty dirty trick, but it works. That's all that matters. Doesn't matter if you only called me non-skilled, go on. I know I'm skilled. That's something you should do too in duels. Believe me, use Spike as last and with Cobalt. Even if your opponent is good, there is a chance that he will mess up. Just know how to use Cobalt and how to attack it, okay? Your aim should be pretty much accurate and your calculation skills should be over my level. Then only you can win. Well, that was a lie. As my final pick for my victory to beating Brawl. Now, finally we are almost on our way. Now, the brawler I chose was Brock. Brock is a brawler which is not even in my leagues. Brock, no. Colt, yes, I can use him. Colt, Mandy, B, those are the kind of ranged, ranged brawlers I'm good with. Kind of, not really, but yeah. But I took Brock. I don't know why. I could go for anything else except that, but I decided to go for this. And it gone pretty much accurate, let's say. I did manage to surpass Brawl finally, but that was not enough. And now, I mean, I actually surpassed him. I told him, he was like, oh, you really did it, oh my god. And I was like, yeah, and he literally flexed his Genshin Impact rank to me, and I was like, oh yeah, great, that's, And now, it's time for me to reveal my reverse Uno card. Just surpassing him won't be enough. The reason behind it, he can just catch up me too at any time and it won't be even that hard. I had to put up a huge difference in amount of our trophies, and using my brain, not just working hard and just getting to nothing, I used my brain and I saw the trophy reset season. It was really close, so I just gone through the site and just managed to find out how much trophies he will lose just because he didn't push this much trophies this time because he was pushing Genshin, and while I was pushing in Brawlstars, just 1 trophies more than normal, and which makes me lose only 2 trophies with each brawler, which is a huge calculation advantage, which made me surpass him even more and putting up a huge difference between us. And that is how just an anime managed to come up with the fire in my brain and in my gameplay, and which made me go up to the top. Now, I wouldn't be that much fired up that I would actually go for surpassing my entire friend list, though, would I?
Find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Well, if you enjoyed this entire video, just hit that subscribe button because I have put in a lot of time into making this video. It's a lot of time, so if you just want to appreciate it, please hit that subscribe button because it will help me out a ton and you have no idea. Share it with your friends, that can help me out a ton too, and check out this video, I guess you will enjoy it too. And I guess this is me, Prahant, signing out of this video. Until then, be an egos.